How are you, people? Today I want to tell you a little of my story, a little story about me, how I got interested in talking about toxic people. There is a big reason behind it that is pushing me to tell you about toxic people, the reason why they become toxic. You have seen me posting about them, uploading videos about them. Let me tell you the reason why I'm doing that. See, I'm 27 years old, about to make 28 right now. A long time ago, 10 years ago, when I was 16 years old, I left my country, Eritrea. So it's been, I did a lot of things within since 2015. And I ended up in Ethiopia. I stayed there for like a year and 2 months. And I left. I went to Sudan, from Sudan to Uganda, Dubai, from Dubai to Uganda. See, I have done a lot of things in Ethiopia, Sudan, in Dubai, but I'm not gonna tell you about them because they don't do anything with the story I'm gonna tell you right now. They don't have to do anything with the story I'm going to tell you right now. In the Sudan, the thing I did in Ethiopia and Sudan are separately from my story. The thing that happened to me, the reason why I'm doing all these things happened to me in Uganda. So when I was in Uganda, I'm a person who is shy. I was shy. Right now I'm not shy anymore. I'm confident right now. But in that time I was shy. I was 18 years old. I never had a life of wild life. When someone in the 18, 16 years old, you go out, friends, drink, have fun, you go out, girls, you do everything, you do drugs, whatever. Even though there are no drugs in my country, there are literally small amount, but it's very hard to find them. My country, Eritrea, is very strict. It's not easy to gain access to drugs or weed or cocaine, whatever. So I was exposed to everything in Uganda. I was left alone. My father took me from Dubai to Uganda. He made sure I was stable. He rented a house. We found some of my relatives that were who were living in a rented house. He took me to them. I joined them. I started living with them. And my father left after 1 month. So my story begins from this. When I started living with those people, I went to register my name in an international school, high school. I already finished high school back in my country, Eritrea, but I had to go back in order for me to get the result, the paper, the international paper that was going to help me to get a process to Canada or any other countries, overseas countries. So I had to go back to the high school. When I went back to high school, I went back to 10th grade. But I joined it while they were almost finished. That year was almost finishing. They were on their last term. I only studied for 1 month, and I immediately joined the 11th grade. I mean, sorry for saying club. Wherever I joined it there, I met someone in that international school who was staying in the dorm. He had a brother who lives out there. They are wealthy. He had a rich family, but he wanted to stay in the dorm in the college because he wanted to learn the English because he had very bad English. I had me as a person, because I love listening to music, hip hop music. I always had a good English, but he had a very bad English. So in order to learn, he had to stay in a dorm, so he can communicate with the Ugandans, with the Congolese. We had a lot of people, even Indians were there. So since they cannot speak our language, Tigrinya, he was forced to learn their English. That's why he decided to stay in the dorm. Now, when I met him, he seemed like a nice guy at the beginning. I seen something I saw in his face, that he was not only a nice guy, he has something inside him. What he had was, I seen someone, a thug who had a thug life before, who had experienced that kind of life before. I seen him because I knew a lot of people, or I grew up around those kind of people. He seemed like a nice guy, an honest guy. I was the type of person who never liked to contact anybody. I was recluse. I never even answer calls. When people called me, I never answered them. But he kept calling. I thought when he kept calling me, I thought he was, maybe this guy is serious. Maybe this guy is a nice guy. Let me get. So I started going out with him. Started becoming friends. Started getting close. But we started becoming closer. I started changing. Me. I never went out before. Whenever he asked me to go out, whenever he asked me to stay out late night, I was denied because I never had experienced it before. But He kept coming, he kept coming to me until one day we started drinking beer. We were in a I'm not gonna say a restaurant that has a little club, a little bar inside it, very low music. We started drinking some alcohol. I did drink. I took 3 beers. I wasn't high, I wasn't drunk, but I was high. I felt like everything is normal. He took me to another club back far away. He took me to his friend. So I always look at him as a big bro because he helped me a lot. If I told you that he never helped me in anything, I'm gonna be a liar. At the beginning, I had a lot of budget problem because my family was sending me money from Angola. It was hard to get money from Angola because we were not. I was not receiving my money through the bank. I was receiving it through physically from Eritrean people. So the way they send the money is someone has to travel from Angola to Dubai and they send it from Dubai to Uganda. So it was taking a long time. So I had a problem with the budget. So he was a lifesaver for me. So because he did these things for me, I became loyal. I know I cannot match the budget that he has because he's way richer than me. Even though I still have my family had a good amount of money, but he was way richer. Like there was no comparison between us. There was a huge gap between us in the comparison of our wealth. So the thing he did for me made me a very loyal person to him. I trusted him with everything because I was too honest, too trusting, because I never experienced a heartbreak before. I never experienced a toxic person before, so I don't know how toxic person operates, what they do, how they manipulate you. So he started, the way they manipulate you, they don't force you physically, but they play with your brain, they play with your emotion. They make you believe in them until you tell them everything about you. Once you tell them everything about you, your history, your secret that you never told anybody, your family problems, family issues that are not supposed to be exposed to any stranger, unless the stranger is someone you know very well. But me being the honest person, the foolish person, the one who has no experience, I trusted him. I kept telling him. I didn't understand. He used to make fun of me in front of people. Whenever I tried to talk back to him, he keeps arguing with me until I reach a point where I feel ashamed or tired. Even though he's the one who did wrong, he used to blame me for what happened to him. He goes out with other people thinking they are better than me. He tried to manipulate them, but there are people who are not like me. They were not foolish. They were people who had experience. They used to beat him in a conversation. He used to get angry, but because he likes to be the superior, even though he's wrong, he wants to be the one who's always right. He used to pick the same argument. He picked it with them. So he knew he lost the argument with them, but he used to pick it up and he used to relieve all his anger on me. He used to relieve all his toxicity, his anger, his bad behavior on me, because other people would not give him chance. They would not let him do them like that because they are always strong people, but I was not strong. I was a strong person, but I wasn't a smart person. I wasn't smart, no experience, as I told you. So I believed in him. He kept me away from a lot of things. He manipulated me. He used me. He kept me away from my people. I started going out. I started getting late. I started drinking. We started doing all the things that youngsters do. Even though the life I spent with him taught me to be the person that I am right now. That experience was a very bad experience. You know what? After a long time, I'm not going to tell you detail by detail because it's going to take me a long time to do so. So after a long time, I started realizing the things he was doing. And after a year and a half of our relationship, 2019, we decided to go to China. We couldn't get the visa from Uganda, so we had to travel to Juba. From Juba, they rejected me. They accepted him. He went to China. And it was 2019. In 2020, something happened. I was living alone. Even though I miss him, but I was relieved. I never understood how his manipulating behaviors, until that point. I missed him, but I'm a type of person who is not afraid to be alone. So I was okay. I felt freedom, but I always wanted him to come back because he was my true friend. He was the one I can feel comfortable with, even though he had another friend. But yeah, his other friend was not the kind of guy that made me comfortable with him because he talks too much. He doesn't give you time to talk. He doesn't allow you to reply to him. He's like a Dominican person. So we never contacted, even though I seen something good in him. But he had evil behavior inside him. But he was way better than my best friend. But my best friend had an evil. He was very, very evil person. When we met a new people back when he went to China. The coronavirus happened. He came back to Uganda, and we started hooking up again. We started doing all the things all the things that you know, intoxicating things, the things that keeps you intoxicated, who keep you away from your responsibility, during that time. This is only part 1. Part 2 coming soon.